Be elite. Be elite. Anyways, nothing to do with the Elite on this, but Bullet Club's definitely taking over. Yay. But I'm wearing this Elite shirt of the Young Bucks, and I'm pretty sure they're not on good terms with Jay Whitehall currently. So, AEW had their big main event last night, at the time of this video, where Ricky Starks took on Jay Whitehall in a grudge match to end all grudge matches. And when you look at this match, the quality performance, the violence involved, you just wonder to yourself, why didn't they just make this a no disqualification match and just have everyone banned from ringside? Yeah, like the way they were going about this match. Okay, so yeah, this was a grudge match. Should have been no DQ, in my humble opinion. And there was a lot of Chekhov's gun moments in here that I was left wondering, hey, why didn't you just do this? Because, oh god. So yeah, we had headed into the show, violence galore with Ricky Starks wanting to get vengeance on Jay Whitehall following the disqualification ending that we got. Surprisingly, it was a disqualification. It was one of those, I think that was the 4th disqualification in AEW this year, someone keeping count, especially when it comes to WWE and the money promotions. But yeah, Jay White took on Ricky Starks, and Jay White has been in AEW going all elite, hooray, everyone rejoicing. He did not go to WWE like everyone initially thought he was going to do, and apparently WWE is doing a hiring freeze or some BS like that. So it was like, well, I can't go to New Japan because I've been banned there because Eddie Kingston kicked me out. I can't go back, and I can't go to WWE, so I'll just go to AEW. Like, he could have gone to Impact, but I don't think they could afford the money. I don't think they have the money to afford the talent of Jay White like that. Like, they probably really mac and look how that ended. So, yeah. Jay Whitehall established his new branch of Bullet Club Gold, and now I'm trying to wonder, I'm curious to know, so is Jay White leading a separate faction of Bullet Club, or is this like another branch of Bullet Club? Or is this going to turn into Bullet Club OGs versus Bullet Club Wolfpack kind of vibe? NWO Hollywood, NWO Wolfpack. If so, then we need a kick-ass theme song to match NWO Wolfpack for Bullet Club Gold, damn it. But, yeah. He has been teaming up with Juice Robinson, who I'm trying to remember, is he all elite or is he just doing an excursion of sorts from New Japan for a while? I'm like, either way, they're having fun, so yeah, especially, I'm like, Juice Robinson was at New Japan Strong recently, Resurgence, and he was saying Tony Storm came to his age, so is she gonna be, so I'm curious to know, are they gonna make her part of Bullet Club Gold down the road? Because that would be freaking awesome. We don't have that much women wrestlers in Bullet Club. I think it was like 2, maybe 3 in the entire lifespan. I'm like, I get why, on the grounds that New Japan didn't have a women's division, then they bought Stardom, and then they set up their women's division, and then all hell broke loose afterwards, and then they got Mercedes Moné, then she got injured. Willow Nightingale is benefiting off of it because she was supposed to lose that match, and Mercedes was supposed to win it, and now Willow Nightingale is the New Japan Strong, IWGP Strong Heavyweight Women's Champion, so at least she's doing well and it's benefited her, but Mercedes Moné probably doesn't have any hard feelings against that. Like, I don't think so, hopefully. Let's just hope she recovers well. So, Jay Whitehall took on Ricky Starks, and all throughout this match, I just kept thinking, wouldn't it have made more sense to make this no DQ? Like, the way Ricky Starks was going out this match, trying to get the steel steps, trying to get the steel chairs, trying to get any weapons, trying to throw Jay White off the stage. I was like, Tony, why didn't you make this a no DQ match? Wouldn't that make more sense? It just made sense to me to just have this be a no DQ match. But for whatever reason, they didn't, so I don't know what the heck. But yeah, so FTR and Juice Robinson did not get involved in this match whatsoever, so at least we're going by the honor system on that front. But yeah, I knew Jay White was going to win this. The moment they declared that he was going to be main eventing the first AEW Collision with Juice Robinson with FTR against FTR and CM Punk, I was like, well, you just spoiled the ending to this match. That was guaranteed. But now we got a little bit of a somewhat twist, but also kind of makes sense from continuity's perspective, but also from oh my god, are you trying to do Vince level humor but not without the gross stuff? Where Jay White and Ricky Starks are down, the referee gets knocked out, of course, and the Gunn Club come to save the day and beat the living hell out of Ricky Starks. Jay White gets the thematic Switchblade finish and wins the match, and I'm just like, oh god, the Gunn Club are going to be part of Bullet Club Gold, aren't they? They have been reportedly really planning to expand their roster, and just from the pun perspective, they're going to have the Gunn Club be part of, the Guns are going to be part of Bullet Club because bullets. Oh god, Tony. How is it that you're able to make sense with this and yet also make Vince level pun humor in this? It's astonishing, honestly. But yeah, look, I don't have any issues with the Gunn Club. I think they're good wrestlers. It's just, and I get from the story perspective that even the commentators pointed out that they have beef with FTR and they just have best interest for Jay White because of it. They are basically serving Jay White's needs because, well, we don't like the FTR, we definitely will not like Punk, and we will definitely take out anyone for Jay White if it means we can get back our tag team gold. Good luck with that. So at least there's a foundation here. There's a foundation for continuity and for streamlining the storytelling and stitching things together. My problem is that what's going to happen now with Ricky Starks after this? Like, are they going to, oh, by the way, I'm going to the AEW Dynamite next week in DC, hooray! And I saw the match card and I was like, I'm feeling very smug right now. So I get to see MJF fight Adam Cole, baby. Let's hope no shenanigans happen. If it does, then I'm suing somebody for this. Yeah, I'm hoping to see Jay White as well and Juice Robinson cut their promo together to call out FTR and CM Punk, since that's clearly what they're going to do to build up AEW Collision at the United Center, the second coming. But ultimately, this match was just okay main event. It's an okay main event match. It could have been more had they had just changed up a little bit of the format, like, you know, make this an ODQ. Heck, when Ricky Starks brought out the chair, I was like, oh, this is the ending they're going for. They're going to knock the referee out. They're going to, Jay White's going to get the chair from that the ref just threw out of the ring for Ricky Starks, and he's going to do his signature, throw the chair square in the face of Ricky Starks, and then get the victory with the Switchblade, because Jay White was known for cracking people's skulls by throwing chairs. Now that I just realized that, I'm pretty sure that would have caused a lot of PTSD-related triggers, considering then they would remember, oh yeah, Ace Steel did that to the Young Bucks. Actually, now that I think about it, should they do that? Should Jay White do that for the 6-man tag team match against CM Punk and FTR? Well, like, he's teaming up with Samoa Joe. That's going to be awesome. But I'm curious to know, where does Ricky Stark go from here? We know where Jay White's going, but Ricky Starks?
I should be like you, Mel.
I'm not sure where he's going to go from here. Like, Adam Cole, baby, is taking on MJF for a while. It looks like heading into All In. And they're doing an eliminator match, so pretty sure MJF's gonna win. Remove Adam Cole from the threat for a little bit. Then Forbidden Door's gonna happen, and Adam Cole's gonna go after him again. And this is just more like setting a foundation feud for All In Wembley Stadium. Looking forward to that. Let's hope they get a streaming deal. Let's hope they get on Max. Don't get me started on that. But let's hope they get on Max before that happens. But yeah, it's interesting to know that I don't know what Ricky Stark's future holds. Is he going to be doing a faction thing? Is he going to do some stuff on Collision? is going to resume his feud with Jay White, get involved, and they're going to be doing the callback entirely with the whole AEW Dynamite debut episode where all this insane shenanigans happen, and they're going to do the same thing for Collision and have Ricky Starks go to war against Jay White and the Bullet Club Gold as they expand to include the Guns and maybe Samoa Joe if it comes down to it. I would love to see Samoa Joe and Bullet Club, mostly because he'd be their residential assassin. Yeah, that sounds right. Plus, he's the king of television. He should rule with the iron fists. So, yeah, potential stuff there. Good match, okay match overall with this, but like it could have been more. I feel like they're great talents. I feel like they could have done well better. They could have been given more time, and probably had they been allowed to use weapons in their match and throw no DQ for this, I feel like it could have been so much more. So this was my thoughts. This is your host Eric Brown of NRE The WrestleVerse of Neo Reality Entertainment, NRE Studios, or whatever you want to call it. Feel free to comment, subscribe, check out our content in the description below. More. I'll see you again next time. I'll be heading to Dynamite next week to see the insanity unfold on the return to DC. And I will be also back to talk about the first ever AEW Collision episode. And I am ready.